Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing this little valentine look here, and also we're gonna be comparing these two concealers. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer. It's in the shade Deep Chestnut, and also this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is in the shade 12.5. I think this has a yellow golden undertone, while this has a golden undertone. I'm not sure. If you guys want to see how it's performed, please keep on watching. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna prime my eyes. Oh yeah, my lid. I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'll be using a bit of the Camo concealer and also a bit of this. This is the Morphe Eyelid primer. So I'm gonna be applying that on my fingers. I'll be mixing the concealer with the primer in order to give it some sort of color. If I do use concealer by itself, it ends up being too oily or something. So I'll be using the Beauty Creations Tease Me palette. This palette is okay. It's not the best, it's not the most pigmented, but for this kind of look I'm going for, it's perfect. So it looks like this. Yeah, I think it's like a Huda Beauty dupe, but this palette has been available before the new came out, so it's not exactly a dupe per se. I'm gonna be using this brush. I'll be going to Charming. I think it's the darkest brown in here. It's very powdery, this palette. I'll be going into this shade here to give you a bit of depth. I'll go back into the previous palette, the Tease Me palette. I'll be going to the shade Peaches. I'll be going back into the previous brown shade. I'll go into the shade Please Me. There's this shade over here. Alright, I'm gonna go into the shade Lost, and I'm just gonna put that in the middle. I'm gonna go back into the previous brown shade. I'm just gonna use it to smooth out the whole place. I'm gonna put on my liner and lashes. I'm gonna be using the Revolution Flick Liner. Okay, I'm back. I've put on my lashes, and now I'm gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna be taking this Onyx primer. Okay, I'm gonna be using my Fenty foundation. It's in the shade 420. So I'll be using this concealer here. This is the 16-hour wear. Well, this is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer. I got this for £5. It says it's got about 6 months shelf life, and so the Camo concealer is 6ml, while the Conceal and Define is 13ml. Although the Camo concealer is in mil, but the Conceal and Define is in grams. So, but it's the same thing anyway. So, anyways, I'll be putting the Camo concealer on this eye and this on this eye. So I don't know if it's the same color. I chose the shade Deep Chestnut in the Camo concealer. The shade before it is the, I think is the Deep Olive or something, and I feel like it will be too yellowy for my skin, as in I know I do have a yellow skin tone, but undertone I mean, but I feel like it's gonna be too yellow or too yellowish green. I think it's very similar. What do you think? This is in the shade 12.5. Alright, I'll be using this for this side. So it is full coverage. Alright, I'll be using this side for this side. We all know the concealer and define is full coverage, so this is not a first impression. As you can see, it did brighten my under eyes. I'll be using this for the both sides. That's the banana dip. Is it just me, or does this look slightly more full coverage than this one? I can't really see any of my blemishes. I won't be baking or anything. I'll just use it to set the concealer, because I do have a bit of a crease around here. But if at the end of the day it doesn't crease, then we know that it's good, or whatever the case is. I'll be using P13. That's the Revolution Matte Base Powder in P13, and I'll use that to dust off. It's not exactly bake, but whatever cast this is gonna do. Okay, I'll be using this. I'll be adding this shade to my under eyes. Alright, I'm gonna bronze up using my P16 brush, the matte base powder in P16. I'm going to be using the Super Shock highlighter from Colourpop. I think it's called Some Like It Hot. I'll be using Lost. I'll put that in my inner corner. Yeah, this is like a glittery shade, but I love the way it's looking. Okay, I'll be using the Colourpop lip pencil, and this is called Peach. Okay, and I'll be using the Obsession lipstick in the shade Captivated. Okay, I'm gonna go finish up and come back and tell you guys my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back. I'm all dressed up, ready to go out. Well, you know. Okay, I've been doing this for the past 2 hours actually, so I'm gonna check on the concealer. There hasn't been any creasing. I'm usually worried. Let me bring you guys closer. Okay, normally I'm worried about creasing around my under eye, and I can't see anything so far. Here is solid too, nothing. So it's looking good. So I do like the concealer, as in I can see that it's full coverage. If I told nobody, they wouldn't know I'm wearing 2 different concealer. So it's very nice. I like that. I love the way it's looking, and I hope you guys enjoy this little Valentine look, you know. Hello everyone, I just got back. I changed into this. I am so tired. I just wanted to show you guys how the concealer is holding up. Well, I think it's doing alright. It did hold up a bit. Okay, this was the Camo concealer, whereas this was the Makeup Revolution. Okay, this did not crease. Usually I do get a bit of creasing around here. You know what, it did alright. It actually did alright. I am not mad at it, as in obviously the Makeup Revolution is full coverage, and the super size one is way cheaper than the elf one. The elf one's got like 6 ml, whereas the Makeup Revolution's got 13, so that's like ×2. The Makeup Revolution is like £7, whereas the elf one is £5. So it's only sensible to go for the Makeup Revolution one, but I am not mad at it at all. It's been how many hours now? I've had this on. I put it on around either 4 o'clock or so, I'm not sure. Well, the time is about 2:39 now, so that means I've had it on for about 8 hours. I know they said the 16-hour wear and whatnot, but who wears concealer for that long? Anyways, let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see. Wait. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, we are up and personal now. Do you see it? I've got transfer, but that's from my kohl pencil. But talking about the concealer itself, there's no creasing at all. Yeah, there's literally no creasing for 8 hours. Yeah, that's the transfer from the concealer, from the kohl pencil. There's also no creasing. Normally, this is where the test is for me. This is where I normally notice a bit of a creasing, but there isn't. And nothing. In my opinion, I feel like the concealer did well. So, anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Take this off, wash my face, go to sleep. I am so tired. Anyways, thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and like, subscribe to my channel, like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and remember, keep living and keep doing you. Bye.